Okay, let's try this pie chart before we switch over to Matplotlib. Yes. List comprehension. Okay. Oh. Yeah, welcome. Okay. I said in pandas, when we have a data frame, we can have different kinds of plots without using the Matplotlib library. So in doing that, you have to specify the data frame dot plots, the data frame dot plots method. When you do the data frame dot plot method, in the parentheses, one of the arguments that specify the kinds of plots is the kind parameter. You specify the kind, and we have different types of kind, and to get those type of kinds, I run this code here so that we'll be able to see the different kinds we have, which is area plots, bar plots, bar charts, bar H, that's horizontal bar charts. They will have the box plots. We have the box plot, we have the density, we have the histogram, we have the line plot, we also have the kernel density estimation plots. We have the scatter plot and this. So this is just to extract it. If you don't want to do it this way, you can also do it this way. df.plots, then specify your question mark. This works in Jupyter Notebook. I think only in Jupyter Notebook. It won't work in raw Python IDLE. So you see this, then you see the different kinds here. You see different kinds. You see different kinds of plots that you have here. So I just extracted this from the method. That is just it. So I used the list comprehension method to simplify this for loop, because when you use list comprehension instead of your for loop, the program runs faster. The program runs faster whenever you use list comprehension. So in list comprehension, we start with the kind of plot. This is what will be printed out. So 4 kinds of plots in this. When you run this dir df.plot, it's a directory. That is, if you want to see the methods, you write the methods, the different values, the different parameters you can use. You run this dir, that is directory of df.plots. You run this, you see this, it gives us all this. So that's why I specified that I want the plots that the ones that are not done down function, or what they call magic functions. So that's why I printed out this aspect for me, and not inclusive of all this kind. I don't know if you've understood now. So it will first check this, get those ones, then to make the comparison, the kinds of plot, which is this list here, if they does not start with this underscore, they should print it out. So the list comparison is like you start from the end of the for loop and you go to the top, because that's actually what it looks like here. If you see this, it started from this plot kind, which is print plot kind, then it went to this line, then it came to this place. So I don't know if you understood now. Okay, welcome. Okay, so another library we can use for plotting is what It's normal what they call the math plot, and it's very, very common in data analytics. It's very common. So we import it is matplotlib.pyplot, and it's always imported as PLT, default convention. So we do this when it's imported. If you run it on your system and it's not imported, you just have to use pip install, or you use the magic from your notebook. You pip install it using the Jupyter magic function as pip exclamation pip. Good. So we can see, for example, I can plt dot plots here. If you can run the code from your Jupyter notebook, or you can go to command line. If you want to run it from Jupyter notebook, you just type what you have here. This it must start with this exclamation. Yes, that's exclamation mark, exclamation pip. But if you want it on your command line, you just go pip install. Yeah. You're welcome. Yeah. No, you don't have to. Yeah. No, you don't have to. Because you not specify a virtual environment. We are not installing it into a virtual environment. Yeah. Welcome. So now we have, like I gave something above, T. What's our T? Okay, sorry, it was numbers. Okay, this number. Let's say I want to have a kind of a plot, plt.plot. Plt.plot will always give us the line plots. You give us the line plot. So if we do plt.plot and I'm plotting, I have to specify what I'm plotting against the other. So I'm plotting T against T. Sorry, I'm plotting numbers against numbers. When I have this, I can do this. I have this as a straight line. Okay, remember to suppress that, we use our semicolon to suppress this little text. I have this. I can also specify the other property by saying, okay, if I want the color to be red, I'll specify it as R. When I do this, I have the line color to be red. And if I so wish that I don't want it to be a straight line, I want it to be a kind of an asterisk. So I have to use my star here. Sorry, I use my X. No, it's star. Sorry, star. Let me see. Good, it's star. Good. So it picks the points just this way. Okay, we'll use this to explain more before we proceed. Okay, so I can put my title here. I can have PLT X label. Now X label in Matplotlib, you don't have to use equal to like you did in pandas. So that's the X label. I just call natural. Let me say it's natural numbers. Number that will be on the X label. Then okay, Y label. Y label. I have it as, let me put this value. I can say value of frequency, value of number. So I can have this as value of number. Then when I run this, let me see what's coming up here. X label is not defined. Or plt.x label. It escaped me. plt.x label. Then you have this. Then for me to put the title, I can have this plt.title and I specify some number plots. Then I have this. You see this? It's just straightforward. Okay, let's assume I want some other plots inside the same plot. I can have this. I can specify this. This is for one set. I'll specify this number. Sorry, that should be numbers against numbers star, and I want this to be green, and it should have this kind of plots. So let me see the error coming up here. X and Y must have this first dimension, but okay. So let me just see this in Python, what will be the results of this. Okay, I don't actually want this. I don't want it to be doubled. I want the square of this. Okay, number times number. Numbers times numbers. This cannot multiply itself. What will I do now to square this? To square, I want to square the numbers. Okay, let me see. No, I want each of the items in it to be squared. Yeah, I'm trying to record the way I do that. I can use a for loop to square the items in the list. I can do that. I've forgotten the way I do that, but let me just ignore that and I'll manually type what I want here. So this should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, so when I do this, I'll be having another plot, another line, and this other line. But you see, none is having a label. So I don't know which of them is for the single or which of them is for the square. So what I can do, I can specify the label here. I'll say single. Have same shape. or single. I also have to specify this over here. Okay, let me put linear instead. Linear, quadratic. Okay. No, it's not supposed to. Okay, since this is giving me an issue, I can do it this other way. I can have it this other way. When I break it down, I say plt dot legend sorry, I'm skipping something. I'm missing something over here. That line ought to work perfectly. Still having errors. It's not supposed to be. I don't know. I think I should I'll check online for this help now. I'll check online for this help to know the cause for this. Let me check online for this to know what seems to be the cause. Just a moment. Documentation. Okay. This is what I want to do. I have to specify legends to show legends. Okay. Like they did not do it actually, but I can do it. It can be done. Let's do it the other way around. Let's do it the other way around. And just do this. Ctrl A, Ctrl C. Go down and paste this. Here you can. Okay. Yes, that's what I want. I want a legend here to show the color of line and the names. Let's see. Legends, no label. Okay. BLT dot label. Sorry. Specify the label, and also here I'll specify the label. So as it plot this, it takes the label BLT dot label. Has no attribute label. Pipeplot has no attribute label. Okay. Sorry. This must be done. I'm very optimistic. This must be done. Let's check the BLT dot plot. Okay. Let's take that sample. Format data. Okay, it's like that legend, the label is missing. I think I've done that before. Okay, that's use as labels for each specified multiple line with one color. Label. This is what I want to do here. Okay, good. I've gotten it. Okay, thank you for your patience. We've gotten it. Okay. I think it will work now. Okay. This is what I want. So when I'm having multiple lines, just shows this, and we'll be able to identify that, oh, this line is for the quadratic, this is for the linear, and if we have more, we can include those lines. This is a situation where you're plotting multiple things. For example, from the data frame we had df, I think good. If we want to plot for the duration and the pause, then the calories. I want to plot for these three things: duration, pause, and calories. Let me do this. Dot head 3. Good. So I want to plot for duration. They have plt dot plots. We can specify our x and y. The x will be for duration, so we have it as duration, x equals duration, then that duration is capital D, then y equals pause, then I'll just give my color here, which is, I want it to be blue with this. Then I have my label. My label is pause reading. Okay, then this for one line. Let me do this plt.show. I can use my plt.show, but if I don't use my plt.show, it will also show. Plt.show. Let me see this one. Key positional argument missing. Positional argument follows wrong omission. Let me see. Pause reading. This. Am I missing a bracket, a comma? Okay. Color. So wonderful. Having so multiple errors today. Let me take it back. Let me see. Okay. Y is okay. is the old-fashioned way, VF duration, and DF pause. Okay, let's see. Then tell me error module plt.show. Oh, please, this is show SW, not SHOU. Okay, so I've done this now. We've gotten one. Then you want to get the other. Then against this plt dot plot. Then we have our VF duration. Then we have next DF calories. Then we have our marker and color. Either you specify it individually or you put it together. Which is we want our color to be red and the marker should be star. Then we have our label. Then which is what? Calories. Calories reading. Okay, when you do this, you find out that there is no display here. Why there is no display is simply because I know plt.legend. So this will indicate the different calories and their pulse reading.